Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first official Midnight Haven Hot One show, featuring your host Chesh with special guest Ipu. Today we're going to be asking a few questions, eating a few spicy wings, and hopefully not enduring a trip to the hospital. Let's get this started. Thanks everyone for coming out. Enjoy the show.
All right, heyo. It's gonna be awkward after that good intro, but this is our try it doing hot ones thingy. We don't have wings on the table because we don't have wings in VR, but we have them in real life, and we're not gonna get our controllers too messed up. Hopefully, this is Hippo. Hippo's gonna be the first person to do this because I forced him to. He doesn't really want to do it either. Yeah. So, Hippo, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Hippo. You might know me from Midnight Haven and VR chat. Hi.
Yeah. All right, Hippo. Tell us. The first thing you have to do is tell us about your wings, real quick, that you have that you made. He made his from scratch.
I mean, I just made standard hot wings. I made the wing sauce myself. Just used regular like hot sauce and butter. I made them a little extra spicy because, as per Chesh's instructions, these are supposed to be painful. And I also have, let me read the bottle. I have some Bravado Spice Co. Black Garlic Carolina Reaper wing hot sauce, which I will be adding to my wings as we go, because Chesh really wanted me to make sure I died today. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't handle spicy stuff well, just so you know.
That's why you're here. All right. So first thing we're gonna do, we'll eat our first wing thing. Eat your wing. I'll eat mine.
Okay, I'll eat just a regular one. Okay. Oh, I did
It'll
a
look
good
great
job.
in VR.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Answer as you're eating.
Well,
First question's an easy one. Why'd you start playing VR chat? Like, what drew you to it? What made you stay? What was your first impression?
Well, I heard about VR chat from, of course, like a year or so ago. All the memes with the Knuckles stuff, which was like super crazy. Watching random like meme videos and stuff on YouTube, and I thought it was hilarious, and I really wanted to play. However, stupid me, I didn't realize that you could play VR chat without VR. So it was like another year. Like since then, I always wanted VR headset. Oh, this is spicy. But so a year later at Christmas time, I saved up the money. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy myself a VR headset, and so I did. And I came, and then the very first time, I looked for an avatar. Not this one. This one I made myself. Well, I had a lot of help, but I went to the pub place, and I met Zarniel.
Great pug.
Like almost immediately. So I met Zarniel, and then I met Cloudy, some of the other MH people, and then I met Sneaky and Crimson that night. And ever since then, we've all been like really good friends. A few days later, I joined Midnight Haven. They're wonderful people. I love everybody, and I stay because of Midnight Haven. I love it a lot.
Aww. All right, that's that was a good answer for a first one. All right, that means you have to eat your next wing though.
Well, here, I have my regular hot sauce here too. I'll put some of that on this next one because I'm not gonna kill myself yet.
Right. I am also eating wings. Mine are shitty frozen ones, but they're still hot, and I added extra hot sauce to them too. So,
Here's
but I think I'm
put
better with spicy food than Hippo. So,
some good. I put a good amount of the hot sauce on it, the regular one. Okay.
the regular one.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Okay, what's my next question?
Your next question. So one thing I know about you a little bit is you've done a couple in Midnight Haven with people from Midnight Haven, and you've also done some outside of it before. Is you played D&D a lot, you know, RPG, different types of games. Tell us one story you have from D&D if you had to pick one, or one moment that was fun, something from it. That's what your next question is.
Something fun from D&D?
Something you remember that stands out, you know, from a game you played. Could be from one of the ones you did with MH, one of the ones you did before.
Well, one that comes to mind, I used to be in a really big D&D group. We did it every week. It's like 6-hour-long sessions. It was way too long. Where I played it was D&D 5th edition with some homebrew stuff mixed in, and I played a mousefolk. His name was Elias, and he was 2 feet tall, and I really like rodent type races and dwarves. I don't know. I like small races. Anyway, so I did that, and he was a paladin. Okay, and I joined the group, and like the first fight we got into was like on this sinking ship that was like had like a bunch of ghosts or demons or whatever. And I this little 2-foot mouth. I used a 2-handed great axe, by the way, which was like twice the size of a character. We went against there was like a whole bunch. Everyone else was like dying, but me being a paladin, of course, they like bonuses against like undead and stuff like that, and demons and things. I did about like 80 to 100 damage every round, and I just one shot everything. And everyone was so floored that of course the smallest character in the party just did the most damage by far. So since then, the DM made a point to make everything good against my character. So I had a really hard time after that, but I thought it was fun. It was a really neat story too, really in depth. My character is basically like from some like ancient race that was betrayed by dragons or something, and he was cursed, which is why he was a mouse in the first place, and sent like 3,000 years into the future. And as we were going through the campaign, like he came across like the ruins of like his old like kingdom and stuff. So it was really really cool. But yeah.
All right. Hippo, for those who don't know, he always plays a mouse. I think I've seen him play mouse like 3 times in D&D related stuff.
I like mice. I like mice. Okay.
All right. Are you ready for your next chicken, Hippo?
Apparently, I'm a squirrel too. Yeah, sure. Let me. Hang on, let's.
Mine also.
I'm gonna use some of this Carolina Reaper. Oh boy. I'm gonna do a very small amount, hopefully. Oh God. Get out. Sorry, it's not coming out. What's going on? Hold on.
All right, while we wait for Hippo to fix that.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. I got it.
Oh, you got it? All right, we're good then.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Tiny bit. This is, like I said, it's it's this one was featured in the Hot Ones, I think the 6th season. Like I said, it's black garlic Carolina Reaper. Smells very painful. Okay, very small dab. All right. I'll have
All
to
right.
smell it.
All right. This question is about another one of your interests. You have camping. I know you've said you like to camp. You've been camping before. Do you have any camping mishaps and advice based on your lack of success for
Um. Wait. Camping mishaps?
Yeah, do you have any advice about camping that is based on mishaps you've had? So some camping stuff you learned the hard way.
Oh man. Hmm. Camping mishaps. I've never really had that big of an issue camping. I will say, I guess I've gone winter camping a bunch of times way back, and one time I didn't go. I wasn't too prepared. All I had like 2 pairs of socks. I didn't even have like waterproof boots, and I had jeans and like a sweater, and then like a very thin jacket. Okay. Then it snowed like all weekend. It was so cold, and then during the day, of course, the sun. So things melt a little bit. So my shoes got soaked, my socks got soaked, and I was freezing all weekend. And I actually got sick after that. So I definitely recommend make sure you're over prepared when camping, especially in a situation like that where you don't have to worry about taking on too much stuff or everything. Yeah, that was. Huh? No, I'm done. What?
I think temperature with like people's body's temperature. Some people like withstand cold way better. I used to do this thing called the Klondike Derby, where we'd go in the snow and push the sled around and do these challenges. And this one kid in my group, my one friend, he would wear shorts to it every year, and
Oh my God.
he was perfectly fine. He wore basketball shorts in the snow for like
Terrible.
4 hours. All right, have you
Okay.
survived your wings so far?
Yeah, that was just a tiny bit. I'm gonna do a decent amount
All right,
more.
start getting that one set up then.
Oh, I know.
While I
It's
read
okay.
you.
All I need to
Oh,
do
you're
is
ready?
dip it.
All
I need
right,
to dip
because your
this.
next question's ready.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get all of this. This is gonna be. God. Hold on. I'm gonna do a lot of this stuff. Probably not a good idea. But it's okay.
While we're waiting for Hippo, quick, we have Felix was the intro. Felix Draconi. He's behind the camera. He's gonna come out here. That's
Hi,
Felix Draconi. He's helping us out. He set a lot of this up. He did more work for this than anybody, I think, and I only asked him to do it yesterday. So thank you,
Top 10
Felix.
largest sons in VR chat. Yay! Okay, do I eat this now?
Yeah, take a bite.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing because it's like all over. Oh God. Okay.
All right, your next question, which I'll eat after I answer or ask. So VR, we're in VR. It's kind of like a new frontier a bit, in technology and social interactions and stuff. What do you have anything you think particularly about like the future of VR? Do you have any theories about what's going to happen? Here we go. Do you have any theories about the future of VR and or wants or hopes for what the future may hold for this whole thing, that's been taken over by weebs already?
Do I have any hopes for the future?
Yeah, do you have any ideas on what might happen in the future of VR or where you'd like to see it go?
I mean, I think what's gonna happen. Oh God. Oh my god. um, it's gonna. They're probably gonna come out with better ways for like more tracking and immersion. I would think. I would think probably the next big step would be. Oh my, the tip of my tongue. I can't use it. It's on fire. um, would be like headsets that are like maybe like a helmet or something, so your vision, your field of view is like as it would be if you were just looking around outside. I think that would be probably the next big step. So like the screen would cover like kind of like from here, like so you can kind of move your eyes a little.
It would be,
um,
yeah,
like something like that, and then better like immersion for actually moving around. I know there's this thing, this like treadmill thing that they were making recently or whatever. I don't know how that'll go, but stuff like that. I mean, of course, the dream for all weebs across the world is their very own isekai, right? So they can be warped into an MMO and become Kirito and get like a harem and be super powerful because protagonist. I don't know. Yeah, I think being able to play an MMO in like full VR would be really cool.
that would be. Do you have any thoughts on haptic, like things? I know I saw in our chat today, in the server, and Gamma was talking about haptic, like vests and stuff.
My eyes are watering. Haptic? You mean like
you can feel it?
You can feel touch? Oh yeah, I saw something about that. That would be really cool. I mean, could you imagine VR chat with that? All the head pats you receive and all the cuddling everyone does. Like, talk about immersion.
And that's all they'd use it for. Nothing else.
Nothing else. Just VR chat. Like, you have to understand, this is literally this is the isekai of the future. Everyone's just gonna live in VR chat and be anime girls and stuff.
All right, you've inspired. You've made me remember a question I love asking people with your last question. So for this next question, I'm removing one of my questions and adding a brand new one. So let me know when you're ready for this one.
Hot sauce. Do I just keep doing like more and more of this sauce?
I guess so. Yeah. We're gonna keep going.
Okay.
I've started to. Mine are getting a little bit hotter. Basically, I just had 2 hot sauces. The first one I had just had the lesser hot sauce on it that came with the wings, and then I just kept adding.
You have your da bomb,
yeah, I have
right?
the bomb hot sauce I bought.
Yeah, why don't you take some of that? Why don't you use
No, there was a little
right
bit on the last one. There was a bit on the last one.
Okay, why don't you do more then?
So there's even more on the next one. I actually set mine up beforehand, Hippo.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do more again.
I mean, it's hot, but I'm very good at not reacting to things. At least verbally.
I guess I'm not. My eyes are watering a lot. Okay.
All right, you ready? Take a bite. Your next question. You brought up isekais. One of my favorite questions I ask people. What's your isekai team? If you're gonna get sucked to an isekai, you gotta take I'll say 4 people max, at the very least. 5 people max, 3 people minimum. All right.
Okay.
Who do you bring and
my
why?
mom. My mom. She's got awesome two-hit multi attacks. I'm kidding. It's an anime.
It can be people you know. You don't have to name real names if you don't want to. If they're real life people, you can just let us know who they are. Or it can be people you know online and stuff.
How many people?
At least 3. At max 5.
I want to take my MH/VR family, which is Chesh, Felix, Sneaky, Blue. Oh my god.
Man, poor Summit.
And Summit. No, I wasn't done. Stop. And I mean, Hydrant. I mean, he's not my VR kid, but he might as well be. Sorry, Johnny. I hope you're not watching this. Yeah, that's who I would want to take.
And is it just because they're close to you? You don't really need much more of the specifics on the why, I guess. Then.
No, it's just my, close to me. Not to say that I'm not close with other people, but
All right.
This is really painful. Can I have some? Can I have some of my milk?
You can take a little. We'll give you some milk. I don't have milk. I have a pack of Gushers, and I have.
I have milk.
I don't know if they'll help.
Yogurt. I read that yogurt is good for this too.
I have green tea. That's what I drink a lot of, so I have some of that.
Oh, okay. This helping. Oh, my lips hurt though.
I had to turn my air conditioner off for this because it was too loud, so my room is getting really warm. Alright. That's probably what's going to make me... That's going to be the worst, is the heat in general compared to just in my mouth. Alright. Are you ready for your next one, Hippo?
Let me get more of this sauce.
I think for your isekai question that I asked you, I think I'm gonna make that a staple question for everybody who comes on has to answer the isekai question. But I love that question,
The heat's not
especially
going away.
When people.
Can we?
No. All right, next question. Ready?
Wait.
Hippo, the faster we get through all the questions, the faster.
I'm trying. I have to dip this stuff.
All of it. How many questions in are we? Like 4? Yeah, we're 4 questions in, I think. This is like Hippo's first guess. All right.
What?
Next question. Do you have, and this is a very serious question, do you have, it doesn't be about your specific career or anything, but just career advice? You're one of the more lived members of MH, so do you have any advice for all the younger kids? A lot of people who are younger, a lot of MH are in college, you're already out of college and in the workforce fully. Do you have any advice for them?
Advice for college or
for all
working?
the younger members of MH, going into the big world. Don't eat hot wings.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of college in general. I think a lot of it's kind of a waste. But I think technical training is better and more applicable for the workforce in general. But do something that you really interest you and that you love, because it's something you're going to do for the rest of your life, probably. Unless you want to, you think you might change years down the road, you'll basically be at square one because you got to learn everything again and all that, and where you could be that much farther ahead in what you're doing, what you really love. If you are in college, pay attention to your homework stuff. I need more milk. Okay. Try and make friends. College is a great place to make friends, especially and people that have passion about the things that you're there for, that you love. I met a lot of good friends in college and stuff. But anyway, that's it for that one.
All right.
I can't even close my mouth. It's I can't.
We have at least 2 more questions left. I'll leave it up to you, Hippo. I will ask you more questions as you can. I'll ask you as many as you can do.
Let me try a spoon.
2 to 3. It's up to you.
Hold on.
I think we'll go with 2. I think Hippo's gonna die, but that means you gotta amp up these last 2 wings more than the others, Hippo.
Aww. All of the heat is just in the front of my mouth.
That's 13 questions we have to do, Hippo.
Why does my eye hurt? I want to rub my eye so bad. I can barely keep them open. I have to. Okay, where's my...
I'll add a lot more sauce on my next one while you're setting that up.
Okay.
This sauce is like really chunky. That's the thing with it. It's really weird.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's hard to spread. All right, I'm ready too. All right.
Okay.
Next question we have for you is it's really hot. I gotta remember. All right. Next question was just a question about MH. So like I'm required to ask at least 2 MH related questions, and I've only asked none. What was your first impression, and what was your most recent opinion? And you have to say at least one bad thing.
Of what?
Your opinion on MH. This is my required question for promotion.
Let me... A good and a bad thing of MH?
Well, just your opinion, maybe your initial opinion versus what's changed about your now.
My initial opinion was it is just, just another Discord server of people. Oh, look, we play VR chat. Oh. Yeah. Close my mouth. Oh, this is getting worse. It's getting worse.
There's only one more left after this. Don't worry.
But so I didn't really think too much of it. I made really good friends. Felix, Sarnio, Sneaky, Crimson, Cloud. So I was like, oh, I made some awesome friends. It was great. I did think, I might meet a couple more. Talking Hearts people that I might like in MH. But obviously, I found out that it's a lot more than that. It's like a family. Everyone's super nice. Everyone really cares about you. I love it here. And I made so many good friends that it's great. Yeah, it's hold on. It's great. Having yogurt helps a lot, but it still hurts to breathe. But yeah, I met a lot of really amazing people in MH. There's so many. They're so nice. I've spent like all my time hanging out with MH and stuff, and I'm so glad it changed my life. That's okay.
All right, Hippo. Last one. This has to have the most sauce on it. After you get your drink, I'm gonna take a drink too because I'm just barely not reacting. Oh, he's gargling.
This is really painful. I'm never
Don't
doing
worry.
this again.
You don't have to.
Alright, this one has to have the most.
Yeah, and you have to put the dab thing on it, remember? I'll do that too.
I don't know what that is. I've been literally
in
pouring...
the show that
wait.
definitely not stealing this idea from. They just put a big dab, just a big glob on their wing, like an extra of the sauce.
That's what I've been doing. I mean,
All right, we'll just put an even bigger glob then. I'll put an extra big one.
I've just been putting more and more. Right, this is gonna be okay.
All right, are you ready? This question is going to be the intense one. It's going to be, you got to answer it quick. You got to answer it accurately as best as you can. It's going to be like the intense one.
Tell me when to eat my wing.
Ready, set, go. So Hippo, I know you love Lord of the Rings, right? I want you to just give me the entire plot summary of the entire Lord of the Rings series, off the top of your head. Ready? As soon as you're done eating that piece, go.
What?
Tell me all of the Lord of the Rings story. Go as best as you can.
Midget. Some midgets find a ring. An old guy leads them through a forest to some creepy people and living in the woods. Then more people, another midget and other people join him to go across the volcano. And midgets and magic and lots of fighting humans, Sauron and lots of orcs. And then midgets become evil in the end, but it's okay because his finger gets bitten off, and Gollum dies and falls in the lava.
All right.
It's about midgets. It's about midgets finding a ring and having to go throw it out in the trash.
All right, you went through that way quicker than I expected, so I'm going to add a bonus round. Name 15 Lord of the Rings characters. Go.
I can't do that.
Just says keep going till you can't.
Gandalf, Sauron, Saruman, Bilbo, Samwise, Merry, Pippin. Did I say Frodo? Gimli, Legolas, Boromir.
Need 4 more to have 15.
Did I say Bilbo? Bilbo. There's an old Hobbit in the beginning. Their last name is Proudfeet. The Uruk-hai, the orcs. Balrog.
All right. I think you've survived enough of it. Hold up, maybe chocolate will help. Hold up. All right, Hippo, do you have anything to say to people since you won? You've finished the first one, the trial run of this. You never have to do it again. You won the bragging rights. I think I'll make a roll, and anybody who finishes this, maybe they'll get it as bragging rights. So. Do you have anything you want to say to me, even if it's rude? If you know.
I hate you for this. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm never doing this again. I'm gonna hate it more later. Probably. I don't know how to make it stop. My mouth is on fire. Subscribe to PewDiePie. The dead meme. Okay, I'm done. No more. Bye.
No more? You're done?
Yeah.
All right. Which camera do I look at?
Uh,
Thank you.
uh,
Thank you for coming to this and watching this trial.
mm.
I'll be trying to do more with other people. You know, and I would say, if you're interested, ask me, but I'm just gonna assume everyone is, or they're
I
not.
better get a title for this.
Hey, you'll get a roll. Don't worry. I'll give you like Spice Boy or something. All right.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Okay,
Extra
bye.
thanks to Felix for
Thank you, Felix. I love
legitimately
you.
somehow putting more work into this than both me and Hippo did. All I did was write my questions today, and Hippo just made
Felix
some
was
wings and
great.
showed up.
You don't
Yay,
know him, you
Felix.
should.
Subscribe to Felix Draconi on Twitch. He plays, I think he played Minecraft once. Alright, thank you. I'm assuming everyone in here is already in Midnight Haven who's watching it, because I don't know who else would be watching this, but if you aren't, there's probably a link in Twitch, I guess. That's weird to say. I feel like I'm a sellout for saying my own thing. Alright, bye. I let Hippo recover, and I need to find something better than...
I don't
Need a
know
drink?
how this is gonna... I don't know, when is it gonna stop?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to the pilot episode of Midnight Haven Hot Ones. We got a peak of about 15 viewers, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you guys so much for coming out to view it. I think it went really well. Let us know in the chat and in the Discord. You guys are the best, and we'll see you next time.
Still rolling.
I don't know.
Yogurt helps a lot, but I
Are we
really...
done? Are we still rolling?
I get so